welcome back to part 2. So I couldn't save, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep on going. The soldiers from Heliodor are here, so we gotta get back to the altar and just make sure we get everyone and get out of here. Unfortunately, it started raining, so the fire is gonna be stopped, so hopefully all those lost souls got to Yggdrasil in time. But yeah, we gotta get out of here. But this is like a one-way path, so we might have to use that well again, because that was a pretty good way to get out without being seen. Oh crap.
Where are the ones from the altar? No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn? No sign of him either. Blast! They must have gone away. It's him!
What?
He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
Ah, great.
Sake.
So she's basically my
What shall we do with
adopted
the girl?
sister.
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to stop.
Why aren't we trying to get away right now while they're talking?
Just you try it.
Holy cow, girl!
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrik! Sir Hendrik!
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
Oh, crap. She's just dragging me along and I'm like, I can't run that fast, man! Wait, where are we going again? Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, okay. Are we going the right way? Please tell me we were going the right way, that I didn't mess that up. Okay, we were. Ah, great.
I have you at last, Darkspawn.
There is nowhere left to run.
Well, at least it's not the... Oh, great. No, 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 no. I don't
You are
think
a
so.
slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia.
I don't see us getting out of this.
Men, the Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl.
Oh my god.
Forward.
I'm so glad I don't have to do this combat, like hitting buttons and stuff, because I would totally fail that.
This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic.
Except I'm not the child of darkness. Not exactly trained in this kind of thing.
You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Why didn't I just use Zap on him?
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
They know each other. Oh my god!
Princess Jade? Surely not.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Whoa! I knew it! I knew it!
I won't let you go again.
Oh my, that's so sweet! Oh my god! That's so adorable! Oh my god, that was such a cute moment. Oh my god. That was really cute. That was, oh my god. Whoa. What? This... Where are we? Okay. Head outside is my only objective. Anything to loot first? No. Yes. No. That's a window. I don't see anything to loot, so I guess we're just leaving. Aren't we worried about being too close? Because they're gonna be checking the area, you know? You're awake!
Oh, good. You're awake. I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we?
They're gonna find us. We gotta get out of here. She's my adopted sister. It's like a Luke Skywalker and Leia situation.
I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again.
So this means, okay, if I was like probably less than a year old, maybe a year old when that happened, and then she probably was maybe six or seven. So, and what? It was like 10 years, no, more than 10 years later, like 15 years later, so that makes her older than me by like a fair amount.
I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother, that she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go.
Come on, you gotta tell her it's not her fault.
Times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him. So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected
Oh, it's gonna be like a murder situation where the actual king is in prison somewhere and some monster is disguised as him, or they accidentally merged or something and he's gotta find his true self.
Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Well, that was emotional. So we're heading back, even though it's clearly not a good idea. Like, literally, they're probably still there. Now I don't have my horse again, and it's just... It's a bad day. It's a bad day. So, are we going back because we're assuming that those people from Heliodor think we're dead or something? They probably think we're dead, for sure. But I think they've learned by now not to underestimate our heroes' abilities. But, I don't know. There are some new monsters over here, but I don't feel like fighting them because we're kind of deep in the story at this point. So we're just gonna, you know, keep on going. But now I have my adopted sister, and I am struggling. I'm still struggling. Okay, come on. Saw a little bridge. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Wow, it is right in front of me, and I decided not to go that direction. Alright. I see a sparkly. I'm gonna... Oh, what's in your monster? I don't really feel like getting in a fight, so we're gonna just skip that sparkly for now. I don't think we can get it anyway, though, because I think we're about to get another cutscene, so much for that. Are you serious? Why did we think we were in the clear? Is that a unicorn? What?
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put paid to the Darkspawn.
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
He struck me as being like in his 40s.
I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this.
They must have had a thing. Or their brother and sister, maybe? No.
But it has.
They had a thing. They were a thing. They might have been a thing when they were small children. And my eyebrows just raised like,
Impressive,
what?
Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
Yes! Kung Fu, girl! If you spook his horse... Oh, I knew that was not gonna end well.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you?
I have a feeling he's gonna be on our side eventually.
Yeah. Princess.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she knows his weaknesses. Nice job. Spook the horse, like I said.
Get on.
Oh, that's brutal.
Now hold on tight.
Oh, that's honestly, that's rough. Buddy, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can be friends someday. Please.
Princess, what have you become?
Clearly you still care about her, so maybe we can become friends. Please become friends. He would be so sick being on our side. like, even if he weren't in our party, which he obviously won't be in our party because I think we're at the max amount of party members we're going to be getting at this point. But for sure, like, he has a heart. He has a heart. But, you know, I don't know. It's definitely possible that he could join us. I definitely think that's definitely possible. And they just managed to dodge all this.
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Are we just gonna ignore everything that just happened?
Just about. No thanks to Hendrik and his men.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a
We can see his double
once
chin.
kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend.
Is it gonna be more and more, or
empire with his
Murda? What? Mordigan?
His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything.
Well, now we know who our end boss is gonna be.
Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends.
We're going
on
off of his theory that it's this guy. That's really
You're
helpful.
the luminary after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
So suddenly we're just agreeing it's this guy that he only learned the name of and got a little bit of research on. I thought he was gonna say Mortimer or something to connect it or something,
The
but
legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last.
tree with Christmas
You'll be
lights on
needing
it.
if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, luminary.
It's about time. Alright, well, I guess...
Well, can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud. If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him.
Ah.
Told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother, I promise.
No, join me. You're literally my grandfather, my only family left. That was a nice introduction. I'm glad we have a sage. I'm so glad we have a sage. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can find a save point. That would be nice. There's a save point just outside, so we can go save, because I think it's been auto-saving, but I don't really trust autosave very much, so, yeah. But aren't we worried that Hendrik is gonna be out there again? Like, are we just leaving that be, not worrying about that? And I already got the chest that's over at the ruins, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright.
Hey, the branch, it's...
It's rainbow! Oh? Is that a portal? That looks like a portal if I've ever seen one. With a dragon symbol on it. Interesting. Oh! Now I see what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be gathering those orbs, right? They're like infinity stones! But what happens? I bet a dragon comes down. But I wonder... I feel like I've seen something like this before in the other Dragon Quest games, but I can't remember where. Oh, is it a portal that takes you up there? Maybe? Maybe? Does it take you up there, or is it on one of those islands around it, or... Maybe there's a dragon that takes us up?
Oh, darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
The 6 infinity stones! Oh.
I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
But there's a
Maybe
dragon
trekking
symbol on
halfway
there.
around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all.
Oh, because you got one
And
already.
we've already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had. I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
Okay. The red orbs and that kind of stuff would be used in Dragon Quest IX to craft really, really high tier items. Ooh, he's got one too.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
So that leaves us with... math, 4 left. 4 left to gather. Anyone else
Now,
have any
looked like
secret
that
ones?
platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
Ugh.
But where in the world would we even begin to look? Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Guess we're going to Arborea.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
Are we gonna have to get the bubble around the ship to get out there? Oh, Silvando.
Right then, let's get moving, shall we?
He does not like that place. Or he doesn't like that guy. Okay. Or... Alright, so before we go out and search for the orbs, you guys can probably guess where this is going. We're gonna end the episode, because if we start going now, we're gonna be going and going and going and going, but yeah, so we're gonna be going to that new town, Puerto Valor, But yeah, so I'm gonna end the episode, get to that save spot, and yeah. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you later.